Hello, everyone. This is Anthony Apollo, founder and CEO of rensa.games. I know many of you have already seen our publish, purchase, play demonstration for uploading games to the rensa.games platform. And today, I'm excited to share with you a new process that lets us do the same with digital assets. These could be assets for a video game. It could also be things like music, comics, and even movies. So we'll start by navigating to our new asset store. And here you'll see that we've already got a couple of these uploaded for this demonstration. These could be sprites for a video game. Some of these characters might look familiar to you. It could also be an album of music we've got up top here. I won't click that quite yet because we're going to go through that together. But you'll also notice that we've got searchability. We've got a couple of different categories that helps us stay organized and lets our users find what they want. So I'll head back to our homepage quickly, and I will click on Build on Rensa. The first thing that our site will prompt me to do is connect my wallet. So as with the game demo, we are on a staging site. So this is happening kind of on the back end. And we are continuing to test this and making sure that everything works well. We're doing that on the Rinkeby network. So I'm going to hit connect. I'll be prompted to connect my MetaMask wallet, and I'm already logged in. So that'll happen automatically. So again, we have the publish a game process, which you've seen already. Now we're going to go ahead and upload some music to sell. The first step is to drag in our album. So this is a zip file containing several MP3s. I'll drag that into our environment here. I will mark this as a sound compilation, so our platform knows this is an album containing multiple music files. I will click that this does have what we refer to as asset utility for games, meaning that someone could purchase this music and put it in their game. And I will upload some preview art. There's gonna be no animated preview for this, so we'll skip that. And again, similarly to the game process, we will upload some metadata about this content. So the name is Hell Will Decide. The band is Calaveras. And this is an American hard rock album made in Tokyo, Japan. Again, we'll mark this as a sound compilation as a category. And we'll add a couple of different tags. Hard rock, metal, American. Again, this will help with searchability and will be part of our token metadata. Another thing that we'll just quickly reiterate, same as the analogous process on the game side, our uploaders are able to list as many licenses as they want. They could hit infinite, which will be about 30 billion licenses for this album. They'll be listed in the marketplace, or it could be, 100. And then we'll go ahead and set the price and the distribution to our creators. So the first thing I will do is set the price of this album to 1 ETH, which will be a little bit pricey, but I think it'll help us with the math. The next thing I'll do is add some contributor wallets. So again, these will be the digital wallet addresses of the contributors to those who worked on this album. So I will add our first contributor, which is my friend Doug, who went and actually made this music. So we'll add his digital wallet address. We're going to give him 70% of the allocation for every sale of this album. Then we'll add a pair of contributors. Let's say we've got Mike the musician here. Mike will get 10%. And then we'll add one last contributor, which is going to be Viola, the voice actress. Maybe she did some vocals and harmonies on this track. We'll add her digital wallet address. We'll give her 5%. So Doug, Mike, Viola, they're all aligned here, digital wallets. My connected wallet, let's say I was just a simple sound engineer on this when it was recorded, I get 5%, and then rensa.games gets a 10% cut of each transaction on the marketplace. So what I will do is hit publish and kick off the process to save this content's metadata to IPFS, which is a decentralized storage platform. save the asset itself to our backend. And then once that is complete, a MetaMask transaction window will pop up and prompt me to sign off on the transaction, actually publish this content to the blockchain. We will make this go a little faster, and I will go ahead and confirm that transaction. So as this spins, what is happening behind the scenes is two different token types are being minted. There is the asset owner token, which will be a one of one generated to the connected wallet that is uploading this content as the owner of that intellectual property. And then secondly, we're minting those 100 asset license tokens, which will live in our marketplace and allow users to purchase this content and actually listen to it right in browser on our platform. Okay, well, it happened in another window, but I've got the alert that MetaMask is done. So we are sending ourselves back to the asset store page. And we can see that our album is actually uploaded here at the bottom. So I will click that quickly to go to this asset page, but I do want to show the transaction that went through. So we click on MetaMask, we can see the contract integration, view that on the Rensa version of Etherscan, and you can see that my connected wallet ending in B146, again, that is the same B146 here, did interact with our smart contract, and we did mint and receive that one owner token, which is an ERC 1155, which is now in my wallet. If I head back to the game store, and the asset store rather, and go to the specific page for the album, I am now given the option to actually purchase this album with crypto. So I am going to spend the 1 ETH to purchase this album, and that will allow us to not only listen to this piece of content, but to see the distribution in real time. So I'll go ahead and start that process here. I will sign off on our legalese. MetaMask pops up. We will make this spin a little faster. We see that this is going to cost me the 1 ETH and some gas. I'll confirm. And we will monitor this transaction. There we go. So the transaction is complete. I'm going to click the Etherscan link. So here we can see the payouts on Etherscan. I'll go ahead and zoom in so it's a little easier to see. We can now see that my connected wallet ending in B146 did make the purchase by interacting with our smart contract and sent that full 1 Ether here. 70% of that fee, or 0.7 ETH, went to Doug. 0.1 ETH, or 10%, went to Mike the musician. 0.05 ETH, or 5% of the transaction, went to Viola the voice actress. Another 0.05 ETH, or 5%, went to the connected wallet. Again, this one being B146. And finally, 0.1 Ether, or 10%, going to the rensa.games wallet itself. And we can see the token transfer here. If we head back to the actual album page, we can click open. Previously, this was purchased, now it's open. If you have these tokens, you bought them, you can open and launch the content. If you have not, you can't. That simple. So I'll go ahead and open this, and this will load in what we refer to as our sound bank. The tracks will be pre-populated here, and I'm going to unplug my headphones, turn the volume up, and start playing one of these. There is some added functionality. We can actually skip tracks. We can skip around within the tracks, and much more. So this is the asset publish, purchase, and play process. Pausing here on SoundBank for a moment, this is kind of V1 of what we are looking to build for video game development tools, where you simply drag assets into this kind of suite to populate your kind of build environment based on which tokens you're holding, and port them into the game that you want to develop. But for now, this is kind of an early V1 of how we can accomplish that. It is a fully functional version of how you can upload different types of digital assets and sell them. And most of that is going to be done by creators who've made different types of music, comics, movies, game assets, really anything you put your mind to. So thank you again for your time and watching this demo, and we look forward to hearing your feedback.